Now I'm just doing the scale diametric on parallel projection 17. Now I would kind of set up there, and you can see the crate in color this time, just so it's a bit clearer to see. You'll have to forgive me. This is the first time I'm doing something like this video and so many drawings like this at home on this camera, so we'll see how it works out. So I started off there at the front square, okay, and that was 20 wide, so that becomes 10. We're scaling everything in half. 26 high becomes 13, okay, and we know that goes back then 13 as well. So just let that guy back there 13. We can do the same on top. Then we can put in a vertical line there when we're happy. Now, this guy is 38 here, this red face, which will be pressed up against the box. So when you get that, you can just draw in a heavy line there. And we can draw another heavy line over as far as here. And keep just putting it in. Take your time, keep looking. You'll find all the measurements are there for you. So this guy is 16 at the back, so that becomes 8. Okay. And I'm drawing the back of the crate heavy there. That guy over as far as there. Actually, in fact, that line there, the edge does not go all the way up to the top. We'll have to fix that. It should be just going up 13. So we can just rub out that light guy. He'll just appear as a construction line, that's fine. And then it's going over here 20. So that will become 10 over. This guy now goes straight up to the top. Do a light line going up there for a minute. We'll find out where he stops. We can do a heavy line over. Okay, now we'll finish him out to the edge of the crate then. Now that's it, almost finished. Except for the green sloping pieces. I'm looking at the question here in front of me. So that's 46 wide, we're told. Okay, so that becomes 23. So we'll just have to find that back corner. Drop down like construction line there. So measure out 23. And it's 50 high, so that'll be 25 from the corner where the two lines meet. Bring it up to there. And then I'm just going to draw a line in between those two dots. And the width, we're not actually told the width, but if we're looking at it, you can assume that it runs along with that line there coming from here, okay? So we'll let on that line there. We got this line to hit it. We got a line there. So that guy was 20 wide, so we're making it 10 in width. Again, join in these two guys. Then we're just going to drop down a line and move over this guy. So now we can finish that in heavy. And one last black line. So that's your scaled isometric finished. Okay. There. Now what I'll go down here now, and we're to sketch in oblique. Okay, so again, you know, take your time. All this kind of stuff is practice, and if you ever get free time, you should be doodling, which you'll definitely have in your hands now. So I'm going to do this face first, because this is the guy that will be pressed up against the edge of the box. Okay, so I'll just pick it, mark it off there, come out. I'm going to drop it down. Yeah, I'm going to come out here. Drop down a line there. Okay. Now, we also have this face here. So, if I want to do a line like that. And it'd be handy to get these guys, because same as up here, we'll just be drawing a line in between the two dots then. Okay. And Oblique does make things look very stretched. Okay, almost a bend in that, and I could use my own technique then, as we said, help me to keep lines straight. So I'm not using it as a ruler, just using it as a guide. Slide it down there, and that'll help us keep that line straight. Okay. Now we know this guy goes in a bit, like so, and then end here, then goes up to the top there. And I remember years ago when I started sketching myself, you know, I was no great shakes, but it all is just bits practice, putting in time and time again. So just put in our slope and edge now. I'm going to bring in this line here as a kind of a guide, and that guy, we'll need that guy after a while there, and we'll pick a point there. Keep our lines parallel now, and keep this guy going in here. And now we'll drop him down from there, connecting that guy. Keep it light now until you're happy with it. Okay, do one in there, and I'm pretty happy with that now. So I'm going to go along now, and I'm going to do in my heavier lines, my finish lines. Again, this guy, when I'm shading, I'm going to come along there now. I'm going to give that guy a bit of a heavier emphasis, because that's where the object rests on the ground. And that'll be a sketch then of that object there. So that's it, folks. Keep working, keep tipping away, and there'll be more videos coming on the developments next. Okay, thank you.